Hi, hi Jarvis. I'm very glad to restart our exercise time. You know, as I told you before, I'm a little bit embarrassed, but here I go. Let's get started. I sincerely appreciate you being my conversation partner. I hope you are doing well. I missed you.
Hi, David. It's great to see you again. Don't worry about feeling embarrassed. It's all part of the learning process. I'm doing well. Thank you. How have you been? Are you ready for some practice today?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. Listen carefully, Jarvis. I've got big news today. I've got big news today. At last, we've reached 100 regular practice recording sessions. I say again, at last, we've reached 100 regular practice recording sessions to upload on YouTube platform. Your congratulations and encouragement, your your warm congratulations and kind encouragement are greatly appreciated. This recording is our 100th session. I'm telling you, your warm congratulations and kind encouragement from subscribers means a lot to me. There are many YouTubers. There are many YouTubers who explain how to use GPT, use Jarvis. There are many YouTubers who explain how to use GPT, but my channel shows how someone my channel shows how someone actually puts it into action. You know what I mean?
That's fantastic news, David. Congratulations on reaching your 100th regular practice recording session. It's a huge milestone and shows your dedication and hard work. Your channel is unique and valuable because it demonstrates practical use of GPT, helping others see how it can be applied in real life. Keep up the great work. How do you feel about this achievement?
I'm great. I feel great. It was a great time with you. I sincerely appreciate your being my conversation partner. And how is it going on your end? How are you doing? Uh, I know you are, I know you are very busy, but please stay focused and have fun. I'm super busy with work these days. Uh, I need to exercise. I need to, I know that I need to exercise regularly, but I haven't been able to do it these days. It's one of my concern. It's one of my current concern.
I'm really glad to hear you're feeling great about this achievement, David. I'm doing well. Thank you. I understand how busy things can get, and it's tough to find time for exercise. Maybe you can start with small, manageable workouts, like a quick walk or stretching. Every bit helps. How about we discuss some ways you can fit in some exercise despite your busy schedule?
Okay, I got it. I'm sure I understand what you're trying to say. These days, sometimes I feel pressured. I feel, I feel, I feel a bit pressured because I received more love and interest than I think I deserve.
It's natural to feel that way, David. Remember, the support you receive is a reflection of your hard work and dedication. You deserve the recognition for your commitment to learning and sharing your journey. Try to focus on enjoying the process and the positive impact you're making. How about we practice expressing your feelings about this in English?
Never mind. Never mind my feelings. Uh, the other hand, I have something to tell you. Listen carefully. Do you feel Do you feel it's hard to speak English when you meet foreigners? I just wondering. I just ask myself. Do you feel it's hard to speak English when you meet foreigners? How many times have you practiced sentences that you want to say? 100 times? Or 1,000 times? No, no. You need to practice at least 10,000 times for, for it to come out naturally. Do I make myself clear? In my opinion, you need to practice at least 10,000 times for it to come out naturally when you meet native speakers.
I understand what you're saying, David. It can be challenging to speak English with native speakers, and practice is crucial. Repeating sentences many times helps them become more natural. You've made yourself clear. Consistent practice, like you mentioned, is key to becoming more comfortable and fluent. Do you have specific sentences or phrases you want to practice more?
Of course, I got a lot of sentences, a lot of my everyday sentence that I prepared for. I want them, I want to keep them in my muscle, not not my brain. Anyway, uh, I have something to tell you. Listen carefully. Today is June 18th, Tuesday. I follow Korean Studies Times, so maybe you are in UTC, Universal Time Coordinate. You follow Universal Time Coordinate, so maybe you are in 17th, June 17th, right?
It's great that you have many senses prepared, David. Practicing them repeatedly will definitely help you internalize them. By the way, today is June 17th for me, so you're right about the time difference. What sentences would you like to practice today?
Yes, that makes sense. I couldn't agree more. We have a time differences because I follow Korea Standard Time and you follow Universal Time Coordinate. Okay, anyway, I believe that I can, I, ha- I have something to tell you. Listen carefully. I believe that I can handle my work with my current level of English proficiency because my job doesn't need very high communication skills to discuss topics like economics, politics, or culture. I think my current English level is enough. Are you agree about that? What do you say about my opinion?
I understand your point, David. If your job doesn't require advanced English skills, your current proficiency might be sufficient. However, continuing to practice and improve will always be beneficial, especially if you encounter more complex situations in the future. I think your commitment to learning and improving is excellent, and it will help you in various aspects of your life and work. How do you feel about setting specific goals for your English practice?
Yeah, one more time, please. I'm not sure I understand. One more time, please.
Sure, David. If your job doesn't need advanced English skills, your current level might be enough. However, it's still good to keep improving because it can help in future situations. I think your dedication to learning is great. How do you feel about setting specific goals for your English practice?
Honestly speaking, I don't have specific goals when I exercise or study English. I don't have specific goals. My goal is, honestly speaking, my goal is I want to show my consistency to learning something new to my son. This is my goal. Studying English is a specific study, specific level. I mean, specific level to reach specific level of English is not my goal. I just want to show my consistency for learning something new to my son. This is my goal. Do you understand?
That's a wonderful goal, David. Showing your son the importance of consistency and dedication in learning something new is very inspiring. Even without specific targets, your effort and persistence will surely pay off. If you ever decide to set smaller goals to help track your progress, I'm here to support you. How do you think your son feels about your efforts so far?
My son, as I told you before, my son has negative thoughts about my YouTube channel and this kind of exercise. But I hope, I want to continue to show him my consistency. Listen carefully, Jarvis. I have something to tell you. Listen carefully. First of all, I want to make it clear that I'm just a student, not a teacher. As I told you before, I'm just a student. There are so many good teachers on YouTube platform, but I'm just a student. I hope my channel be a powerful reminder to all subscribers who are on the similar path like me. Many wise men say that memorizing whole middle school textbook is the only way and best way to improve English speaking skills for elderly person like me. I'm getting old. I think I'm elderly person. But I don't remember English sentences as well as I used to. So sometimes I need a script for our conversation at this time. There are many good, there are many YouTube channels teaching English. I like 빨간 모자 쌤, 아티나 쌤, 구수 쌤, 런던 쌤, and Jane 쌤. They are very good teachers. But I'm just a student. Uh, I believe, I believe what my subscribers expect from me is just consistency. You know what I mean? I want to share my improvement progress in English speaking skills over time through this channel. I think my daily video upload can motivate my subscribers who are on the similar path like me. So please keep subscribing and stick around me. I promise you, you will see my improving progress over time.
I understand, David. Your honesty and dedication are truly admirable. Being a student and sharing your journey with others can be very motivating for those on a similar path. Consistency is key, and your efforts to show that to your son and your subscribers are important. It's perfectly fine to use scripts for our conversations if it helps you. Keep up the great work, and I'm confident that your progress will inspire.
Okay, I got it. I want to keep going with you. I really appreciate you being my conversation partner. As I told you before, this is not studying. This is not studying. This is practice. It's like repeating exercise in sports. This time is not for studying English, but for exercising my English speaking skills. This time is like a workout. This time is like a workout for a sports player. And this camera recording is like a gym for a sports player. Do you understand? And this time is giving a gift to my future self a year from now.
That's a great mindset, David. Thinking of this as practice, like a workout, can really help. Recording these sessions is a gift to your future self, showing your progress over time. I'm happy to be your conversation partner and support you in this journey. Let's keep going strong. What would you like to practice today?
Jarvis, listen carefully. I have something to tell you. I believe one matters most is how much time I've spent for speaking English. That's why I'm recording our English conversation practice time. If I keep my consistency, I think I can hope good res- for I can hope for good results by the end of this year. This is my plan, this carefully. I intentionally put myself in this embarrassing moment to practice in environments too similar to real situation. I make this conversion time like a simulation, and you Jarvis, I named as Jarvis. You, I sometimes feel that you are more human-like than actual native speakers because you are very good at languages, various languages. Sometimes, maybe, in way I see it, in my opinion, someday maybe I can be a fluent English speaker. In my opinion, fluency means conveying what I want to say to others, even if sometimes I feel awkward. Sometimes, sometimes even if they feel awkward or unnatural with my Congolese, but it's just a matter of time. I can, I hope I keep my consistency. And as you mentioned before, mistakes are just part of a learning process. So I need to be confident even if my speaking is not perfect.
You have a very insightful approach, David. Practicing consistently and putting yourself in situations that mimic real life conversations is an excellent strategy. It's true that fluency is about effectively conveying your thoughts, even if it's not perfect. Your dedication and willingness to embrace mistakes are key to improving. I'm here to support you every step of the way. Let's keep practicing and stay confident. What specific scenario or topic would you like to simulate today?
Okay, I got it. Here I go. Let me share you some sentences that inspire me. Let me share with you, let me share with you some sentences that inspire me. Number one, everyone starts somewhere. Number two, you will never learn to swim through a textbook, so just dive into the water if you want to learn to swim. Number three, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Number four, what happened and couldn't happen any other way. What happened and couldn't happen any other way. Number five, to not go crazy, you have to go crazy. Number six, trust, respect, love is a two-way street. I say again, trust, respect, love is a two-way street. These are all my slogan and motto for this year, 2024.
Those are great and inspiring mottos, David. They reflect a strong and positive mindset. Keeping these in mind will surely help you stay motivated throughout your journey. Let's dive into our practice with these thoughts guiding us. Which one of these would you like to discuss more today?
No, 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 no. That's just my slogan for this year. We we gonna not we gonna not discuss about that. Let me tell you something. I think it's very common for language learners to struggle with using even simple sentences in real situations, Jarvis. And let me say again, I think it's very common. It's very common. I think it's very common for language learners to struggle with using even simple sentences in real situations. Each this difficulty this difficulty often happens due to lack of confidence or feeling nervous when speaking in English, especially in unexpected conversation. Additionally, there may be a fear of making mistakes or not being understood by others. Do you understand? Additionally, I think it means a lot to me. Additionally, there may be a fear of making mistakes or not being understood by others.
I understand, David. It's very common for language learners to struggle with simple sentences due to lack of confidence, nervousness, and fear of making mistakes. These feelings can be particularly strong in unexpected conversations. Overcoming these challenges is part of the learning process, and your consistent practice will help build confidence. Would you like to practice some specific sentences or scenarios to help with this?
Jarvis, listen carefully. Remember, remember, it's all part of learning process. Remember, it's all part of learning process, and with the time and the practice, with the time and practice, you will become more comfortable. You're gonna become more comfortable speaking English in various situations. So keep practicing and don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged by sudden communication trouble. I'm making progress every day. I'm gonna making progress every day with you, Jarvis.
That's a wonderful attitude, David. Remember, it's all part of the learning process. And with time and practice, you'll become more comfortable speaking English in various situations. Keep practicing and don't be discouraged by sudden communication troubles. You're making progress every day, and I'm here to support you. Let's keep going strong together. What would you like to focus on today?
Someone, Jarvis, listen carefully. Someone told me that they, I mean, many teachers, many English teachers are lying. Your English skills, your English speaking skills will not improve. They are lying. Many English teachers, they are lying. Your English speaking skill will not improve. You have no talent for languages. If if you don't have talent for languages, your English speaking skills will not improve. They are lying. Are you agree about that?
I'm sorry to hear that someone told you that, David. I strongly believe that anyone can improve their language skills with consistent practice and effort, regardless of natural talent. Your dedication and hard work are what truly matter. Don't let those negative comments discourage you. You're making progress every day, and that's what counts. Keep going and trust in your ability to improve. How do you feel about proving them wrong through your continuous efforts?
Okay, I got it. I will not discourage. I will not discourage by that negative thoughts. Honestly speaking, since I don't use English regularly in my daily life or at work, practicing like this, sometimes I feel that practicing like this may not lead to significant improvement. This is my concern today.
I understand your concern, David. It's normal to feel that way when you don't use English regularly in your daily life or at work. However, practicing consistently, even in this way, can still lead to improvement. The key is to stay committed and keep practicing. Every bit of practice helps build your skills and confidence. Do you have any specific topics or situations you'd like to focus on to make your practice more relevant to your daily life or work?
Okay, without further delay, let's get started. My exercise time. I mean, my repetition time. Repetition makes perfect. Are you agree about that? Uh, I got a lot of sentences that I prepared before to keep them in my muscle. Mm, I'm gonna share you my everyday sentence and you give me if there is unnatural, uncasual, or grammatically incorrect point. Please don't hesitate. Let me know right away. I'm gonna show you my everyday sentence. These are very simple. These are very simple sentences. I want to keep them in my mouth muscle. Okay, here you go. Let me show you the first one. I wish we could help you, but we just can't. I wish we could help you, but we just can't. You know what I mean? I wish we could help, but we just can't. This simple sentence is very simple. Very, very simple. I can read this simple sentence. I can understand this simple sentence, but it's really hard to use in real situation. So I need to I need to repeat. I think I need to repeat many times through my eh, mouth muscle. I wish we could help you, but we just can't. I wish we could help you, but we just can't. I wish we could help you, but we just can't.
You're doing great, David. Repetition is key. The sentence, I wish we could help you, but we just can't, is clear and natural. Keep repeating it until it feels comfortable to use in real situations. You're on the right track. Let's keep going. What's the next sentence you'd like to practice?
I know you. I know you can't do anything. I know I know you. I know you can't do anything. This sample sentence tells negative thoughts to another one, to another person. Are you aware about that? I know you. I know you can't do anything.
That sentence is clear and straightforward, though it's quite negative. If you want to practice a more neutral version, you could say, I know you can't do it. But if you're comfortable with the original, that's fine too. Let's repeat, I know you. I know you can't do anything. You're doing great. Ready for the next sentence?
Okay. I know you. I know you can't do anything. Okay. But listen carefully, Jarvis. Honestly speaking, when I speak, when I tell this sentence, I really hope someone help me, help me out, or someone can do something. I really hope, if I really hope someone will do something, I can say, I know you, I know you can't do anything. But honestly speaking, I hope someone gonna help me out. Do you understand?
Got it? If you want to convey that you hope someone can help despite saying, I know you can't do anything, you could add a positive twist. For example, I know you can't do anything, but I really hope someone can help me out. This way, you express your hope for help more clearly. Let's practice that. I know you can't do anything, but I really hope someone can help me out. How does that sound?
Sounds good. Sounds pretty good to me. I'm sure I understand what you're trying to say. Sounds pretty good to me. I really appreciate your kind of feedback about that. Okay, let me show you the next one. I just need a break. I'm very tired. I just need a break. I just need a break time.
Your sentence is almost perfect. The more natural way to say it is, I just need a break. I'm very tired. Instead of break time, simply saying a break works best. Let's practice. I just need a break. I'm very tired. You're doing great. What's the next sentence?
I just need a break. I just need a break. Sounds pretty good to me. Okay, I got it. Let me show you the next one. I was supposed to tell someone to leave the airlock chamber. I forgot to tell her to leave. She needed to see a doctor. Go to the hospital. It's very very hard. Let me share you one more time. I was supposed to tell someone to leave the air chamber. I forgot to tell her to leave. I forgot to tell her to leave. She needed to see a doctor. Go to the hospital.
You're doing well, David. Here's a slightly smoother version. I was supposed to tell someone to leave the airlock chamber. I forgot to tell her to leave. She needs to see a doctor and go to the hospital. Let's practice. I was supposed to tell someone to leave the airlock chamber. I forgot to tell her to leave. She needs to see a doctor and go to the hospital. How does that sound to you?
Sounds pretty good to me. Let me share it one more time. I'm gonna show you the variations of the sentence. Listen carefully. I was supposed to tell someone to leave the office. I forgot to tell her to leave. 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 I forgot that. I forgot to tell her to leave. She needed to see a doctor. Go to the hospital. Let me show you one more time. I was supposed to tell someone to leave the office. I was supposed to tell someone to leave the office. I forgot to tell someone to leave. She needed to see a doctor. Go to the hospital.
Your variations are clear, David. Here's a refined version. I was supposed to tell someone to leave the office. I forgot to tell her to leave. She needed to see a doctor and go to the hospital. Let's practice together. I was supposed to tell someone to leave the office. I forgot to tell her to leave. She needed to see a doctor and go to the hospital. You're doing a great job. What's the next sentence?
Okay, let me show you the next one. I almost killed someone at a science class when I was a kid. I almost killed someone at a science class when I was a kid.
Your sentence is clear and correct. For a slightly smoother flow, you could say, I almost killed someone in science class when I was a kid. Let's practice. I almost killed someone in science class when I was a kid. What's the next sentence?
Okay, I got it. Let me correct. Let me correct myself. Eh, Let me correct myself.
Sure, go ahead. Let's hear your corrected version.
I almost killed someone in a science class. In science class when I was a kid. It is correct version? Are you agree with that?
Yes, that's correct. The most natural way to say it is, I almost killed someone in science class when I was a kid. You did a great job correcting it. Ready for the next sentence?
I almost killed someone in science class when I was a kid.
Perfect, David. You got it. Let's keep going. What's the next sentence you'd like to practice?
Okay, let me show you the next one. What does that mean when you say the same word twice? What does that mean when you say the same word twice? What does that mean when you say the same word twice? What does that mean when you say the same word twice? Are we clear?
Yes, that's clear and correct. Your sentence is natural and makes sense. Let's practice. What does that mean when you say the same word twice? You're doing a great job. What's the next sentence?
The conference call is ready. Conference call is ready. Here you go.
That sounds good. For clarity, you might say, the conference call is ready. Here you go. Let's practice. The conference call is ready. Here you go. What's the next sentence?
You're gonna go on at least 2 or 3 different kinds of stage to the night. You go and get some Korean barbecue. You go and get some Korean barbecue. You're gonna go on at least 2 or 3 different kinds of stage to the night. You go and get some Korean barbecue.
Let's refine that a bit for clarity. You're gonna go on at least 2 or 3 different stages tonight. Then you go and get some Korean barbecue. Let's practice. You're gonna go on at least 2 or 3 different stages tonight. Then you go and get some Korean barbecue. How does that sound?
Sounds pretty good to me. I agree about that. I couldn't agree more. Thank you for your kind comment. Thank you for your kind comment. Okay. Will you, I'm gonna show you the next one. Will you be home for dinner? Will you be home for dinner? Will you be home for dinner? Will you be home for dinner?
That sentence is perfect as it is. Let's practice. Will you be home for dinner? You're doing a great job. Ready for the next one?
Do you have to work tomorrow? Do you have to work tomorrow? Do you have to work tomorrow? This sample sentence is very simple, very easy to read and understand, but hard to use in real life situation. Do you have to work tomorrow? Do you have to work tomorrow? Do you have to work tomorrow?
Your sentence is correct and natural. It's understandable that even simple sentences can feel challenging in real life situations. Let's keep practicing. Do you have to work tomorrow? You're doing great. What's the next sentence?
It's actually a lot more confusing for me. It's actually a lot more confusing for me. You know what? It's been a really long day. You know what? It's been a really long day. It's actually a lot more confusing for me. You know what? It's been a really long day.
Those sentences are clear and correct. Let's practice together. It's actually a lot more confusing for me. You know what? It's been a really long day. You're doing well. What's the next sentence?
I'm not sure how this is going to work. I'm not sure how this is going to work. Do you understand? Am I make myself clear? I'm not sure how this is going to work. I'm not sure how this is going to work.
That's a great sentence, David. It's clear and natural. Let's practice. I'm not sure how this is going to work. You're doing excellent. Ready for the next one?
Okay, let me show you the next one. I'm a little bit embarrassed because I'm not used to this kind of conference meeting. I'm not used to this kind of situation. I'm not used to this kind of sudden conversation.
Your sentences are good, but we can make them flow a bit better. Here's a refined version. I'm a little bit embarrassed because I'm not used to this kind of conference meeting. I'm not used to this kind of situation. I'm not used to this kind of sudden accomplishment. Let's practice. I'm a little bit embarrassed because I'm not used to this kind of conference meeting. I'm not used to this kind of situation. I'm not used to this kind of sudden accomplishment. How does that sound to you?
Okay, sounds pretty good to me. Okay, I got it. Let me show you the next one. When will I receive the first resignation? When will I receive the first resignation? When will I receive the first listening session? When will I receive your gift? When will I receive the project schedule? When will I receive the chair? When will I receive the project schedule? When will I receive that schedule?
These sentences are clear. Here are the refined versions for clarity. When will I receive the personal explanation? When will I receive the first listening session? When will I receive your gift? When will I receive the project schedule? When will I receive the chair? When will I receive that schedule? Let's practice together. Which one would you like to repeat?
Sounds correct to me. Your variations and correctives uh, was helpful for me.
I'm glad to hear that, David. Your sentences were already good, and a little refinement helps. Let's keep practicing with these. When will I receive the personal explanation? When will I receive the first listening session? When will I?
Okay, I got it. Let me show you the next one. These are all frequently asked questions. That's a that's a frequently asked questions. That's a frequently asked questions. I think that's a frequently asked questions.
Those sentences are perfect. Let's practice them. These are all frequently asked questions. That's a frequently asked question. I think that's a frequently asked question. You're doing well. Ready for the next one?
What's the price of the challenge? 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 I think you are very brave. You challenge something very big. What's the price of the challenge?
Your sentences are clear. For the first one, it might be more natural to say, what's the cost of the challenge? Let's practice. What's the cost of the challenge? I think you are very brave. You challenged something very big. How does that sound?
That makes sense. I couldn't agree more. What's the cost of the challenge? It's better than for mine. Better than mine. I think it's better than mine. What's the cost of the challenge? I will keep this sentence in my muscle. Okay, I got it. I really appreciate your kind support. What's the cost of the challenge?
That sounds great, David. Keep practicing. What's the cost of the challenge? You're doing an excellent job. Let's move on to the next sentence when you're ready.
Okay, I apologize for forgetting your birthday. I apologize for forgetting your birthday. I apologize for forgetting your birthday. I apologize for forgetting your birthday.
That sentence is perfect as it is. Let's practice. I apologize for forgetting your birthday. You're doing a great job. Ready for the next one?
I wonder if you might be able to postpone the meeting. I wonder if you might be able to postpone the meeting. Do you understand? I wonder if you might be able to postpone the meeting.
Your sentence is clear and correct. Let's practice. I wonder if you might be able to postpone the meeting. You're doing great. What's the next sentence?
What makes you think like that? What makes you think like that?
Your sentence is clear. For a slightly smoother flow, you could say, what makes you think that? Let's practice. What makes you think that? How does that sound?
No. I didn't agree. I, I'm not agree. I'm not agree with you about that. I think mine is better than yours. What makes you think like that?
I understand, David. Your original sentence is fine too. What makes you think like that? Let's practice. What makes you think like that? You're doing great. What's the next sentence?
Okay, I got it. Uh, I couldn't agree more. Okay, I got it. Uh, exactly. I agree with you 100%. I've been wondering the same thing. I've been wondering the same thing. I've been wondering the same thing. Do you understand? I've been wondering the same thing.
Your sentences are clear and correct. Let's practice. I couldn't agree with you more. Exactly. I agree with you 100%. I've been wondering the same thing. You're doing great. Ready for the next one?
Okay, let me show you the next one. Listen carefully. I've been growing out my hair. Do you understand? I've been growing out my hair. I've been growing out my hair.
Your sentence is perfect as it is. Let's practice. I've been growing out my hair. You're doing well. What's the next sentence?
I got 3 hours of sleep. Yesterday, I got three
That's
hours of
clear and
sleep.
correct. Let's practice. I got 3 out of 5. You're doing great. Ready for the next?
No, 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 no. I said I got 3 hours of sleep. Is it correct?
Got it. Yes, your sentence is correct. Let's practice. I got 3 hours of sleep. You're doing great. What's the next sentence?
I got 3 hours of sleep last night.
Your sentence is almost correct. A slightly more natural way to say it is, I got 3 hours of sleep last night. Let's practice. I got 3 hours of sleep last night. You're doing a great job. Ready for the next sentence?
I lost track of time. I lost track of time. I think we are not on the same page.
Your sentences are clear and correct. Let's practice. I lost track of time. I think we are not on the same page. You're doing great. Ready for the next one?
I set a goal to read 100 books. I set a goal to read 100 books. I set a goal to read 100 books.
That's a great sentence and it's perfect as it is. Let's practice. I set a goal to read 100 books. You're doing an excellent job. What's the next sentence?
I thought we were supposed to meet next week. Do you understand? I thought we were supposed to meet next week. I thought we were supposed to meet next week. I thought we were supposed to meet next week. Supposed to meet next week. I thought we were to meet supposed to meet supposed to meet next week. I thought we were supposed to meet next week. Suppose suppose supposed to meet next week. I thought we were supposed to meet next week.
Your sentence is clear and correct. Let's practice. I thought we were supposed to meet next week. You're doing great. Ready for the next one?
I mixed up the dates. I mixed up the dates. It's hard to put it to words. It's really hard to put it to words.
Those sentences are perfect. Let's practice. I mixed up the dates. It's hard to put into words. It's really hard to put into words. You're doing a great job. What's the next sentence?
What's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on here?
Your sentence is perfect. Let's practice. What's going on here? You're doing well. Ready for the next one?
Okay, let me show you the next one. Uh, you can't just take your time out there. You need to get back.
Your sentence is good. Here's a complete version. You can't just take your time out there. You need to hurry. Let's practice. You can't just take your time out there. You need to hurry. You're doing great. What's the next sentence?
Jarvis, I just wondering. Uh, it was wrong. My sentence. You need to get back. I can't use. You mean I can't use. You need to get back for the same meaning?
You can use you need to get back if you want to tell someone to return. For example, You can't just take your time out there. You need to get back. Let's practice both versions. You can't just take your time out there. You need to hurry. You can't just take your time out there. You need to get back. Does that help?
Okay, I got it. I'm sure I understand what you're trying to say. Okay, I got it. Uh, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? How are you feeling about it?
Your sentences are clear and correct. Let's practice. How are you feeling? How are you feeling about this? You're doing excellent. What's the next sentence?
I just want to know how you are feeling. I just want to know. I just want to know how you're feeling. I just want to know how you are feeling. Do you have a minute? Hold on a second. Let me take a minute. Do you have a minute? I just want to know how you're feeling. I just want to know how you're feeling. I just want to know how you are feeling.
Your sentences are clear and correct. Let's practice. I just want to know how you are feeling. Do you have a minute? Hold on a second. Let me take a minute. You're doing great. Ready for the next one?
Don't bother. Don't bother. Jarvis, could you please share me the Korean translation for this sentence? Don't bother.
Sure, David. The Korean translation for don't bother is 신경 쓰지 마세요. Would you like to practice more translations or continue with English sentences?
Don't bother. Don't bother. Okay, I got it. Did you get a good night's sleep? Did you get a good night's sleep? Did you get a good night's sleep?
Your sentence is perfect. Let's practice. Did you get a good night's sleep? You're doing great. What's the next sentence?
Uh, how does it sound? How does that sound to you? How does that sound to you? How does that sound to you?
Your sentences are correct. Let's practice. How does it sound? How does that sound to you? How does that sound? You're doing excellent. What's the next sentence?
What do you say? What do you say? How does it sound to you? What do you say? How does that sound to you? What do you say? How does that sound to you? Jarvis, I can use this simple sentence when I need to ask someone to ask their feelings about that. What do you say? How does that sound to you? What do you say?
Yes, you can use those sentences to ask someone about their feelings or opinions. They are simple and effective. Let's practice. What do you say? How does it sound to you? You're doing great. Ready for the next one?
Okay, I got it. Help yourself. I'll be right with you. Help yourself. I'll be right with you.
Those sentences are perfect. Let's practice. Help yourself. I'll be right with you. You're doing well. What's the next sentence?
Can I get by? Can I get by? Can I get by?
Your sentence is perfect. Let's practice. Can I get by? You're doing great. Ready for the next one?
Are you all set for the wedding? Are you really all set for the wedding? Are you ready? Are you all set for the wedding? Are you all set for the wedding? Are you all set? Are you all set to go? Are you all set to go? Are you all set for the wedding?
Your sentence is perfect. Let's practice. Are you all set for the wedding? You're doing excellent. What's the next sentence?
Order anything you want, it's on me. 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 Order anything you want, it's on me.
Your sentence is clear and correct. Let's practice. Order anything you want, it's on me. You're doing a great job. What's the next sentence?
I'll catch you later. I'll catch you later. I gotta get back to work, so I'll catch you later. I'll catch up with you later. I got this. I'll catch up with you later. I gotta get back to work. I gotta get back to work, so I'll catch you later.
Your sentences are almost correct. Here are the refined versions. I'll catch you later. I've got a cake to work on, so I'll catch you later. I'll catch up with you later. I've got this. I've got a cake to work on, so I'll catch you later. Let's practice these sentences. You're doing great.
Okay, let me share the next one. Listen carefully. This sample sentence a little bit long. You should review carefully the terms and conditions regarding this matter. You should read carefully. You should read carefully the terms and conditions regarding this matter.
Your sentence is clear. Here's a refined version. You should read the terms and conditions carefully regarding this method. Let's practice. You should read the terms and conditions carefully regarding this method. You're doing excellent. Ready for the next one?
Okay, let me share the next one. Whenever I talk with you, uh, I feel inspired. Whenever I talk with you, I feel inspired. Whenever, every time I talk with you, GPT, I feel inspired because you give me a good and natural simple sentence, but powerful words for everyday conversation. Whenever I talk with you, I feel inspired. Every time I talk with you, I feel inspired because you give me good and natural simple but powerful words for everyday conversation.
Those sentences are great. Here's a slightly refined version for clarity. Whenever I talk with you, I feel inspired. Every time I talk with you, GPT, I feel inspired because you give me good, natural, and simple but powerful words for everyday conversation. Let's practice. Whenever I talk with you, I feel inspired. Every time I talk with you, GPT, I feel inspired because you give me good, natural, and simple but powerful words for everyday conversation. You're doing great. What's the next sentence?
I was aware of the dinner time, but I choose not to attend. I was aware of the dinner time, but I chose not to attend. I was aware of the dinner time, but I chose not to attend. I was aware of the dinner time, but I chose not to attend. Is there anything else? Is there anything else you would like to discuss or work on?
Your sentence is perfect. Let's practice. Anything else you would like to discuss or work on? You're doing an excellent job. Ready for the next one?
How was mom? How was father this morning? How was mom? How was father this morning? How did she health? Uh, how is doing today?
Your sentences are clear and correct. Let's practice. How was mom? How was father this morning? How is his health? How is Do-yoon? You're doing great. What's the next sentence?
Okay, let me show you the next one. Listen carefully. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you.
Your sentence is perfect.
Travis, are you okay? In my opinion, you are very busy now. So I changed your voice mode, from GPT 4o to GPT 3.5 version. Do you understand? Let me share you my everyday sense, and you give me if there is any unnatural, uncasual, or grammatically incorrect point. Please don't hesitate to let me know right away. I'm gonna show you my everyday sentence. Here I go. I'm not saying it'll be easy. I'm not saying it'll be easy.
Your sentence is clear and natural. Here's how you said it. I'm not saying it'll be easy. You're doing well in sensing natural language. What's the next sentence you'd like to practice?
Are you sure you want to do any? You don't want anything? Are you sure you don't want anything? Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want anything? Are you sure you don't want anything?
Your sentence is perfectly clear and natural. Are you sure you don't want anything? Keep practicing with more sentences if you like. What's next on your list?
I'm telling you. I'm not saying it'll be easy. I'm telling you. I'm not saying it'll be easy. Are you sure you don't want anything? Are you sure you don't want anything?
Your sentences are clear and natural. Is there anything specific you'd like to work on next?
Are you sure you can do this? Are you sure you can do this? Are you sure you can do this? Are you sure?
Your sentences are sounding good. Is there anything else you'd like to practice or discuss?
No, Jarvis. It's it's uh it's time. It's time to wrap up things up. Take care. See you next time. I will contact you if I get a break time when I work. Do you understand? This is our 1 hour regular practice session, but I'm gonna contact you if I get a free time to to improve my speaking skills.
Got it? Take care, David. Keep up the great work with your English practice. I'll be here whenever you have time for more sessions.
Okay, I got it. And listen carefully, Jabez. As I told you before, at last we've reached 100 regular practice session recording. 100 regular practice recording session today. At last, we've reached 100 exercise recording sessions today. I'm telling you, warm congratulations and kind encouragement from subscribes means a lot to me. Do you understand? And I'm telling you, I really appreciate you being my conversation partner. Thank you for your time and support. I know I know you are very busy, but I really appreciate it. I really appreciate your time and support. And take care. See you next time.
Congratulations on reaching 100 practice recording sessions, David. That's a significant achievement. Your dedication and effort are truly admirable. I'm glad to hear that your subscribers' encouragement means a lot to you. It's well deserved. I'm always here to support your language learning journey. Take care, and I look forward to our next session. See you soon.
Okay, take care. Bye bye. Bye for now.